Hey. Yeah, we're finally doing this.
Yeah, man.
It's been ages. We've been talking about
How many
it.
months? A year?
Yo, it's almost a year. Since our last meeting with Sis Kanye.
Yeah, we finally decided to do it, man.
Yeah. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Vuyo Mdala. Yeah, I'm currently sitting with my friend. Yeah. Hey.
My name is Mdala.
Yeah.
So we decided to start doing this thing, man. We've been talking about starting a podcast, Vuyo, for almost a year now. Yeah.
Imagine that's long, my brother. That's
long.
And the most important part, we're mostly discussing about the topic and the naming of the podcast because it's important.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, it's our trademark.
Yeah, man. Your name is obviously very important. It's an important thing to do.
Yeah, so basically we just decided to call it Symposium.
Yeah.
What's Symposium to you?
The Symposium.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Symposium.
So what does it
everyone.
mean to you? Tell me, what does it mean to you?
It just means talking, man.
Yeah.
Just being able to discuss things, get around ideas, being able to just talk about ideas and critique them.
Yeah, obviously, because our daily lives are mostly made out of ideas.
Yeah, man, we in life, I think you can sum it up to a set of habits, and those are obviously ingrained in what you believe in.
Yeah.
So what you believe in, your ideas, they show up by how you carry out yourself throughout the day. So
also it brings out the values that you instill in yourself.
Yeah, man. So
because I've realized if you don't have ideas, what are you living for?
Yeah, man. You can never not have ideas. Everyone has ideas. It's just that maybe most people don't recognize that they have these sets
maybe
of
it's
ideas.
The platform. Maybe it's the platform because
maybe.
If you do have an idea, I think it's important to have an ear, someone who's going to listen to you and give you some form of encouragement to actually do it.
Like talking is just like writing, and it's a way of getting out your thoughts even to yourself, because sometimes you don't even know what you think about certain things until you start talking about them.
Yeah.
So I think this platform is mostly going to be that. So we're going to talk about stuff and just figure out what we think about stuff. There's going to be some education involved. Maybe we're going to learn some things.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going to fight about Marvel versus DC.
You know DC is better. DC is better. Let's not even go there.
Get there because I almost wore my Marvel t-shirt. So
you really wanted to start a war today. This is our first episode. We can't be doing this. We can't be doing this.
It's mostly going to be that, I think.
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about a lot of things. I mean, like, we're both geeky. Okay, I'd like to think we're geeky.
I've been trying to run away from that.
But you are. That's the thing. That's the thing.
I think I don't mind. It's fine.
Okay. So, and obviously, throughout our journeys, we've experienced things, we've seen things, and
man.
I think it's high time now that we talk about them.
Yeah. I mean, we have a perspective on things that most people don't get to have.
And I think it's important to break it down for a mere individual to also understand.
Yeah, even for people who come from where we come from, just being able to see these ideas articulated by someone.
True.
I think it's very important. Like, we're going to talk about a lot of things, issues.
But what happens now? Because most people, we've had this idea for the longest time, right?
Yeah.
And then, obviously, part of me had fear. What if we don't do well? What's going to happen on the first episode?
From a camera and stuff like that.
And having to explain to someone that, okay, now I'm a podcaster, and,
I don't even want to think about it like that, Joe.
Yeah.
We just plug in some equipment and we just start talking.
Having conversation.
I think that's what it is. That's what it is. And we just record these things because, someone might want to have that conversation. So we've already had it on their behalf. They could just listen and just give us feedback on what they think about what we believe. We might be wrong on some things.
True, and that's why we would also in some in one of the episodes probably would have more guests, right?
Yeah.
I think we should have guests.
We don't know everything. There are people who know things
and experts, obviously. So we would like to have some other people who would want to come through, and you also could suggest by the comment section and let us know who would you like to see on our show.
Especially if you're around the Davidson area, so that you can get someone who's easy to get here and all that kind of stuff. But
but this platform has been in our mind for the longest time. we've been invited to some YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you guys would. You should check it out. You should check it out. What's
check
the
out
channel?
Kanye Sibande on YouTube.
On YouTube. Please
Very
go and check out.
YouTube, the channel. Just check it out, man.
That's one of our amazing friends. And in fact, we started having this idea in one of her videos.
Yeah.
I remember.
The video that we featured on. I think that's where the idea came from, and we. Yeah.
And then we eventually was like, let's
a year later.
Imagine.
Is it even a year or more than a year?
Yo,
I think it might be more than a year because
it was
wearing hoodies, so it was probably cold.
It was winter.
Yeah,
it was
probably
winter.
last winter. So
it was winter. But we
about
had
a year and a half.
Imagine. So, but you know, now that we have started this podcast, you know, we have both the audio and the visual side of things. You know, aren't you scared of, you know, the marketing and, you know, how to put it out there for anyone to get it, you know, because that's the most important part, getting it out there for people to see it.
That's scary.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. You know, but
is.
if someone stumble upon this, trust me, they're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Trust me, they're going to enjoy it.
It's a ring of fire. So I expect someone to enjoy that.
Because, you know, our backgrounds, you know, as much as we are geek, we have things we do on the side. You into music.
Yeah.
I'm into writing. So basically we from a same field but in different, I don't know, categories. I mean, you're into music. I'm a writer.
Into music,
you know, a lot, and I have ideas about music. You know, I have ways, or I have in my mind. I still think music should be our way of educating. You know. Yeah. Because the last time I was doing some research on the importance of music. You know, from your perspective as a music, you're an MD, right?
Yeah.
Music.
I do some music stuff.
I'm just giving out the credentials.
Don't give out things,
you know. But you know, like for me, music is a very important part of our lives. I mean, we hear it every day.
Yeah.
Everyone
probably listen to more than an hour of music every day. That's a big portion of your life.
It's a big portion. So it has some sort of effect.
300 and something hours a year. That's a lot.
Imagine.
That's a very big portion of your life.
You wake up, there's music. You wake and there's, you know, and that music is influenced. It has ideas around it. It has.
Yeah, but music is a bit tricky because that's not what people are looking for when they are listening to music.
Yeah.
No one goes to a song and thinks, I need to learn from this. It's not really,
you know,
like that.
That's
so it's tricky. It can serve that purpose.
Yeah.
I think more than teaching and learning, for me, music could start conversations.
That's the point. I mean, like if you look at the likes of Tupac.
Yeah, like,
you know,
I was listening to. I'm not really a rap fan.
No, I'm a hardcore rap fan, bro.
I've really grown to like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
And that's because what he talks about, not only the subject matter, but the layers.
Yeah, how he breaks down things.
He just goes in, Joe. He talks about himself and his position on the world and all this. I think music is very, very useful for that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into such things.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about a lot of things.
Writing, because people don't read, Joe. So
do you
maybe
think,
from your perspective of being a writer, you can tell us how do we start reading and all that kind of stuff? So
we're gonna break it down. I mean, like I think that needs for me to do some research, because for me to read it now, it became a habit. You know, I just, if I feel like reading, I just go and read. I don't wait. I don't look for specific genres because I've already established myself with this is the type of genre that I'm looking for. You know, some people might like romance. You know, and then me, I'm more informative. I want to know something. I want to, you know, understand the ideas.
I probably only read fiction once a year.
See, you know, so
I'm not really a fiction guy as well.
I really reading should be part of our thing. I mean, like if you want to understand something, you have to read.
Yeah, I think that's slowly changing. Anyways, on our podcast, I think
really?
it's really changing. If you can listen to books now,
audiobooks.
It's really changing. So
now, obviously,
we're gonna get into that.
We're
gonna get into
the world is changing. We're in the 4IR now, right? Fourth Industrial Revolution. So you see now that technology plays a major role in everything. You know, from your, like you just talked about audiobooks.
Yeah,
you know.
A lot of things, man. People should. We're gonna talk
engage.
About these things.
We're gonna talk about. So basically, this is just an overview of what our podcast would be about. We're going to be talking about a lot of things about ourselves, our educational background,
And we're also young.
We're very young,
I think we're going to talk about a lot of issues that people of our age are coming against.
True.
Social issues.
We're facing a lot of things, bro, and most of the common things that probably some of us don't even understand the concept of racism.
Even maybe both of us don't even understand that, So
and
I think it's going to be a learning experience, not only for the listener, but also for us as well. We get into that and learn. Talk about stuff that and talk to people who know these things. So it's going to push us to get to that level of being able to learn these things and talk about them.
But that's the important part. I mean, like we educating each other. I mean, like with the generation that comes after the generation that
like we are the generation that didn't fight.
We don't know the struggle, but we do have our own struggles. We do have our own struggles, which needs to be broken down and be understood.
The transition generation from fighting. What's next? We that generation.
And we should ask the questions. I mean, like, what's next?
What's next? I mean, we fought. I think we've not been doing much from the time I was born, pretty much up until now. Like, not much has been happening
politically, financially, educationally.
Not much has been happening really. This is born.
And this other generation, the generation prior us has to step down now. I think it's our time. I don't want to be fired on some sort.
We'll see. So ring on 2000. We'll see, man.
Really, I'd love to see the perspective, like to hear their perspective.
We'll see.
I mean, like everyone has a perspective. Like we said, everyone has an idea, and they need to be listened.
Even if you don't know that you have ideas, you do.
You do,
You probably do, because you can't act without ideas, and you do act every day. Like,
choices,
something is guiding those choices.
And decisions,
something is guiding those choices.
And funny thing is, as much as we say we don't read or we don't listen, we always have a background information about certain things. I mean, like, you don't just come up with a thing. You cannot just say 1 + 1 is 2 without actually understanding where that came from.
I was listening to someone.
I
can't remember who just now. And this guy was saying, this is how your ideas work. You have ideas on everything. Some of them are very wrong. But you have them. And until you have the right ideas about specific things, those are your ideas. So learning new ideas doesn't mean you are filling in void spaces where you didn't know things. You're just replacing the bad ideas with better ideas.
I think George said something like that. George said something like that. George Sampson said something like that, bro. And from there, I was like, "You're good to."
That's a very big idea.
It is, because having to grow up with your values from your family and from your society. I mean, like, you grow and you get to understand with the. At a later stage, you'll be like, "Hey, but tu baba bega better," and you can't tell them directly.
I think it's a very difficult. Especially, I'm at that age. I think more or less I'm at the age where my parents got married. So you just start putting yourself in their shoes, like. So
marriage is another topic.
And that decision. Would I take those decisions now?
But
because I'm the same age as they were.
Like,
you start looking at life differently.
And you start questioning things, because I know people value marriage. People, I also value marriage.
I'm
because
a traditionalist as well.
I have views. I have ideas. I have thoughts and ideas on what marriage should look like. I'm not saying it should in a paper, because there's ideas that that you cannot just what's the word? English, Bali. The ideas that you cannot. They're ideals,
Sure.
It's like in a closed system. In your mind, it's a closed system, So nothing can affect that in a closed system. But now that we're in a real world, there are so many factors that could affect it. When you think of marriage, and then you think of our generation, and then when you think of your mother and your father and their generation and the struggles that they faced at the time, and the struggles that we are facing at the time, you start valuing and you start evaluating which one is more important,
Because we live in different times.
When you grow, you learn, a lot. You learn a lot. And you don't just grow by going on the internet. I'm like, what is racism? And Google gives you the answer.
You have to live it out.
You have to live. And they were like, so this is how things are.
So I think everyone who's listening to this generally knows what it's gonna happen
on the podcast. So basically,
so I think let's just cover some logistics. I think we decided to do 2 episodes a month.
Yeah, 2 episodes a month.
Probably once after we're gonna skip 1 week and give you something. Skip another week.
Yeah.
So that's
basically we're still starting, obviously. So we have to plan things properly. I mean, we both have busy schedules and stuff. But we promise to bring you content, guys. We're gonna bring you content.
We're gonna try to make this as interesting and
as
possible, man.
I mean, like we would like your support.
That we know,
would like your support though. You guys should put it out there because we rely on you as well. We rely on you as as our listener, as I'm not saying fans. I mean, like we're not even celebrities yet.
You don't have fans. These are people we are having discussions with.
I mean,
it's
we want
a symposium.
We really need
even though we might not be able to hear them, but it's a discussion.
We do have comment session. You can hit us up on social media. I think we're gonna be there as well.
Yeah.
So as Symposium,
I think that's much better because me now I'm not really active on social media.
Yeah, I know. This guy is like this is a ghost. You can never find him anywhere unless you go on Twitter, obviously. But still,
and not always.
So we have different views on that as well. Like we learn.
Yes, we'll see. We'll talk about all of those things. But social media.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Really? Why not? Don't. I mean, like it's supposed to be a social place where now it's easier for us to communicate.
I don't think it's bad, but there's not really much to get from it
nowadays, no?
But now it depends. If you are busy,
don't you think it depends on the people you follow? I mean, like you cannot follow Abantu who
I don't think it matters. I think it's probably me because I don't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of time. So, sitting on social media, it's not even a legit way to relax.
Yeah.
You don't really relax on social media.
You're not allowed to say a lot of things on social media because it can come back to you.
Yeah, so not for me.
Yeah, but I'm on social media day in, day out, bro. Like I share a lot of things.
You are out there.
Yeah, I'm the social one.
I prefer to hide.
Yeah. Ghost. But now he's on the podcast, so we have him on the podcast. So he cannot run away now.
Man,
we're gonna start really deep conversations, from we're gonna talk about a lot of things,
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that we finally did take our time and started this podcast.
Yeah, man. I think to everyone who's listening, thank you for listening to the podcast.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, welcome and join us on this journey. It's gonna be awesome.
Be fun.
It's gonna be fun and awesome, And if you see us somewhere, shout at us, man. Like talk to us and tell us good jazz and I don't like you, Tell us. We're willing to listen to you guys.
We might listen to you.
Yeah. But this guy is not on social media, so you might not find him unless, you ask me directly, I'll talk to him on your behalf. But we'd like to welcome everyone. You guys are welcome. Please join us on this journey.
Yeah, guys.
Like I said,
we'll see you on the next podcast episode in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, with the Symposium.
With a guest, probably.
Yeah, you guys are. I'd love to hear their thoughts on this first episode.
Yeah, man.
Like, they should
give us feedback.
Yeah,
give us feedback so we can fix some stuff and grow. We've never done anything like this. It's our first time. All we know is that we talk a lot. We talk too much.
And we know some.
Yeah, we know some things.
We know some things, and they could be wrong.
Yeah, we could.
So we need you guys.
Yeah,
we need you guys to assist us in getting.
Let's grow together.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
Yeah. Sharp.
Sharp.